just west of the world-famous Las Vegas Strip. We're at the site of Super Bowl 58, Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Time to wrap up an excellent first weekend of football. What better way to do it with the Monday night opener? And we're underway here on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Hopkins sent in motion. Right to the air from the 30 on the first play. Finding space at the 40. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
On the ground, this is Jaleel McLaughlin. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Now they'll set up to throw. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Hopkins sent in motion. Back to throw. Throw on the run is complete. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
The ability to generate explosive plays is the greatest correlation with the ability to score points. So every defense nowadays is trying to say, cannot let them throw the ball over our head. And what does that do? Gets you a little bit more depth in your drops. Makes it a little bit easier for some of these check down pickups.
On the ground, McLaughlin. And he's going to take this all the way home. Jaleel McLaughlin, touchdown Dragons. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive in an early 6 points.
So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Here's a first carry for their running back. Inside the 35. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. Carlson able to knock through the extra point. And the Raiders come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And he's going to take this one all the way. 75 yards. It is a touchdown. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Drive will start on the ground. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play. Brought down back at the 27. Throwing on 2nd down. Richardson going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
They'll try the right side this time. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. They'll stick with him again. Crazy. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Right back to him on first down. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
Remember, Mike, he's already had a touchdown earlier in the first quarter, and at the way this game has started off, it looks like this defense is going to have their hands full stopping this guy.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
I'm thinking, Mike, they might have had a little tendency on him or been tipped off pre-snap, because it seemed to me like that defense was just ready and waiting for the jet sweep. There wasn't a whole lot he could do. He takes the loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one. 3rd and long.
A loss of 2 yards. It's now 3rd and 15.
Now Richardson. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3? And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's complete. It's McLaughlin. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
So quarter 1 in the books. The opening Monday nighter of this new season. 14-10 is our score. And we're back in Vegas after this. Second and 7. They'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Defense finds the end zone. Great work inside by the linebacker, who takes it back the other way for the touchdown.
Yeah, he just never saw the linebacker in the middle of the field, Mike, and the quarterback was locked in on his receiver. And once that ball came out of his hand, I think he wanted it back.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Hopkins sent in motion. Right back to the air following that pick 6. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Back to the air once more on second down. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's going to put it up, take a shot for Hopkins. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. It's a touchdown. Lutz for the extra point. He's got it. And the Dragons move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. Threw him up the sideline at the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game. And you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. 3rd and 6.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 6.
Richardson operating from the pistol. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. Trying to get to that pylon. Not there, but very close. They'll mark him out at the 1. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal. They'll run with White. Good blocking, and he's in. Zamir White. Touchdown, Vegas. Now Carlson to add the extra point. His kick is good. And the Raiders extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A run here. It's McLaughlin. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Peyton Wilson that time in on the stop. They face 2nd down and 7. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Hopkins sent in motion. He'll drop to throw. Oh, he's got a man running with them, and they connect. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
The biggest correlation between scoring points in the NFL is your ability to generate explosive plays. And oftentimes, the best explosive plays in the passing game happen when the quarterback is outside the pocket, and great example of it here.
Hopkins sent in motion. Throwing now on 1st and 10. He's got Parham, his tight end. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
First and 10. They send Sutton in motion. To the air now on 1st and 10. There's a screen from McLaughlin.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Here's 2nd and 2. A run now with McLaughlin. And he's in! Jaleel McLaughlin. Touchdown, Dragons. What a start to the year. His 2nd touchdown in this opening half. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Dragons have taken a 4-point advantage. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. It's 1st down, and they'll run. That one good for 15, and a 1st down.
What we're seeing here in this first half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
They'll stay on the ground. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Doesn't matter the level of football, Mike. If they can't stop it, keep running it until they can. And I think that's what we're seeing here on this drive. Back-to-back explosive gains on the ground. I would imagine at some point the defense gives it a different look.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And that'll be a pickup of 3. A run now on second down. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15.
Explosive plays. Teams understand just how valuable they are in regards to the ability to score points. Typically, they come through the air, Mike. In this case, they got it on the ground. Now they find themselves inside the red zone.
Now a give up the middle. Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
They'll try again. It's second and 10. Now a give on the ground. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Raiders. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. On the return, here's Mims. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. They'll try again here. Second and 10. One final throw before the break. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. 3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's a run to begin this 3rd quarter. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll be near the 1st down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And this is going to be a Raiders 1st down. Good running. Gets him to about the 44.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
Up the middle they go. That's a short pickup to about the 47. Dre Greenlaw in on the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 47-yard line.
Now a handoff, running right. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss. Here's Richardson. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. 18 yards on the connection. 1st down, Vegas. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
And you could tell pretty quickly, Mike, that once the quarterback started chopping his feet, that there was nowhere for him to go. Great job by the defense, not only reading quarterback run, but getting him down behind the line.
So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. A handoff as they try to run it here. And it'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 3rd and long.
It's now 3rd down and long.
Looking to throw. Richardson. He finds Goodwin. 1st catch for him on this new season. And it results in a 1st down. Now, a running play. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
He was driven down at the 22-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll stick with him again. And he's going to be taken down.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
A run on 1st and goal. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with White. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Samir White. Touchdown, Las Vegas. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. To the big tight end, Parham. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Play clock nearly expires as they set up to... The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
They'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. We are through 3 quarters here.
With the score,
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He'll check this down to the running back. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They send Sutton in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. That is knocked away, incomplete. Good coverage there defensively, all over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. They smelled the screen and took care of it. Blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Hopkins sent in motion. Quick hitting slant there. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Okay, so now you pick up that 1st down, Mike, but now there needs to be a sense of urgency. You know you need to score twice. So this one, ideally for the offense, results in a touchdown. But either way, this first score of the 2 needed needs to be fast, because you need every possession you can here late in the 4th quarter.
They'll look to throw yet again. He's going to keep it himself. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. They'll stick to the ground.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. That's hauled in at the 2. And he will score. Game on. Donald Parham. Touchdown, Dragons. Lutz for the extra point. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3. A field goal here in the 4th quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
Here's 3rd and 2. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Now a 3rd and 2. They'll try to get this one on the ground. 1st down and more past midfield. 15 yards the pickup. Good for a 1st down.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
Right back to him on 1st down. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
First and 10 now from the 36. They'll stay on the ground. Well, that looked like a pretty clear hold. The gain was 5, but let's check the call. They get the guard, Jackson Powers Johnson. Following the penalty, they'll run it. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. A strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. So this one, a win for the Raiders. They move to 1-0 as they earn this victory in the division, no less, here in Week 1.
That's what it is.
And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Black Hole celebrates. The Raiders, winners here. We'll see if there are other winners outside.